I didn't have a role model or a mentor to guide me towards success. I had to learn it the hard way through years of struggle and self-discovery. So that's why I want to share with you 15 lessons I wish I had known at your age. By learning from my experiences, you can avoid some of the challenges I faced and get a head start on your journey to success. Initially, it is crucial to realize that no one will rescue you. Not your parents, not your teachers, and regrettably not even your closest friends. To achieve genuine success in life, you must become self-reliant. This entails fully embracing your circumstances, no matter how challenging, and recognizing that you are the sole person who can improve them. Look, in my experience, making money and succeeding with ecom has been a solitary pursuit. It's been me alone in my room trying to succeed. Progress came when I stopped seeking validation and support from others and instead got my own inner confidence to pursue my goals. To build up this confidence, it is crucial to monitor your language. Because our daily words and thoughts, they shape the person we become. You know, I've noticed something about truly successful people. They never complain or speak negatively about themselves or others. And when I was younger, I used to do both without much thought. Back then, I always wanted to earn money online, but I would often say things like, I can't, I'm not good enough, or it's too hard. And at the time, I thought these comments were harmless. But looking back, I realized they were single-handedly undermining my confidence to start. However, one day I had a breakthrough. When I was around 15 years old, I played a lot of football, but I got strong anxiety of making mistakes which harmed my performance. And so I challenged myself to refrain from complaining and being scared of underperforming for the next 30 days and observe the results. And I thought it was a simple task, but as the days passed on, I became aware of how frequently I did it and doubted myself. So each day I altered my speech, making a conscious effort to avoid complaints even about minor inconveniences. Instead of saying, I suck at this or I'm afraid things will go wrong, I would ask myself, how can I improve? By the end of that month, this small change had completely shifted the course of my life. And I know this has helped me so much along my way. This principle continues to guide me today. You will never hear me complain or speak negatively about myself. And I challenge you to do the same. Avoid negative speech for the next 30 days and witness how your life changes. Every single word spoken and action taken carries consequences. Actions that might seem insignificant now will compound greatly over time, for better or for worse. That's why it is crucial to live intentionally and take responsibility for your actions. Spending 3 hours a day on TikTok scrolling or playing video games may seem heartless, but it slowly erodes your dopamine levels and ability to focus on important matters. On the other hand, reading for just 10 minutes a day may feel boring and unproductive, but over a year, 5-10 years, you'll get a wealth of knowledge, improve your focus, and simply become a better person. And that's why I strongly recommend you to live as if someone is constantly watching you. As the small actions you take today, they shape your future self. In today's world, it is easier than ever to harm your brain with technology and distractions designed to steal your focus and dull your mind. So it is crucial to be mindful and aware of the content you consume and prioritize actions that actually nurture your mind before it's too late. And to cultivate a resilient mind, adopting Stoicism was pivotal for me. But when I did, I found that the philosophy was exactly how I live my life. It was as if I had written the book. This philosophy is basically about accepting the world as it is and focusing on what's within our control. And it has been crucial in my success and inner peace. it is essential to acknowledge that we are all dealt different hands in life. We have no say in where we're born, who our parents are, or our IQ for that matter. And understanding this and dealing with the hand you're dealt has been key to my inner peace. Because what you can control is your perception of events happening. Do you categorize them as positive or as negative? A Stoic views the world without attaching labels to everything. And as Shakespeare put it, there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Even the most challenging events are only as difficult as we perceive them to be. In fact, some of the most trying times in my life turned out to be some of the greatest blessings in disguise. Because all the mistakes I've made in business have cost me millions. But looking back, it has improved my skills and made me a better business owner. After all, without it and without my mistakes, I might not be sitting here and speaking to you today. Therefore, to succeed, you must adopt a Stoic philosophy in life. And you also need to embrace failure because it is a prerequisite for any significant success. Unfortunately, our education system has conditioned us to view failure negatively. This is a missed opportunity. Any high successful person has likely failed numerous times because trial and error is essential to mastering anything in life. So you must understand that failure is part of the process and you must respect it. This right now is actually the best time in your life to embrace this process, because even if things go terribly wrong, it's not as terrible as it seems. Let's break it down. I failed with over 6 different businesses across 8 years before having made my first $1 million. And every time I failed during high school, I was fortunate enough to still have a roof over my head, have food on my plate and supportive parents. But as you transition into your adulthood, you'll find that there becomes less and less room for major mistakes. So this is your opportunity to fail and learn valuable skills. Because developing a skill while you're young is crucial. You have the chance to get ahead in ways most people don't realize. The majority of high school graduates have little to show for their time in school. However, when I graduated, I had skills in web development, video editing, and marketing for my own businesses. And these skills were the foundation for making my first million online as just 21 years old. It wasn't magic, it was the result of developing these skills in my free time. This head start is something you have in your teens, so make the most of it. But be prepared, because people will tell you sometimes that you're crazy and that it's not possible to succeed. And that's simply because it does seem unrealistic for people working 9 to 5. But if you truly apply yourself, you can make it work. If I could speak to my 16-year-old self, I would say ignore what others think because it's irrelevant to your goals. But most importantly, instead of letting the words from others doubt yourself, they should fuel your determination to prove everyone wrong. Because very often people will project their fears and limitations onto others. So if they doubt themselves, they'll most likely doubt you too. And I often wonder what would have happened to me if I had listened to all the doubters instead of following my heart and my dreams. Because since I was 17, I've maintained a delusionally optimistic and ambitious mindset. And you need to do the same. I always had a deep-seated belief that I would become successful. The only uncertainty was when it would happen. Of course, like everyone else, I faced doubts and they still do creep in occasionally. However, I've never let go of my enormous dreams, even during my darkest moments. So if you're watching this today, I know you've got a sense that you're meant for something greater in life. Hold on to that feeling and never let it slip away. Don't allow anyone to diminish your dreams. If you stay true to them, you'll have achieved much more than you ever imagined. And that's been my journey, although it didn't unfold as quickly as I hoped. Let's break it down. It took me 8 years from making my first business to reach where I'm at today. It took me 7 to 8 different ecom brands before making my first $1 million in revenue. And while you can achieve success fast, you shouldn't aim to become a millionaire in a year, as some fake internet people claim. It's a recipe for disappointment. Give yourself a 5 to 10 year time frame and you'll find the journey much more fulfilling. But above all, stop comparing yourself to others. Instead, focus on being better than you were yesterday. You're not me, you're not Iman Gadzhi, or you're not the people you follow online. You are yourself. So be yourself and embrace your own journey. So avoid comparing your life to ours. Just because we found success at a young age doesn't mean you should feel bad about where you are. Extend your timeline for success because it is a journey that takes time. Even I struggle with comparison at times and it always leaves me with feeling bad. But to avoid comparison, you must respect yourself. Keep your promises, especially the ones you make to yourself. Imagine if you invited your friends to dinner every week but never showed up. Would they respect you? It's the same with the promises we make to ourselves. If you say you'll wake up at 6 a.m. but hit snooze until 9 a.m. every day, your self-respect diminishes over time. And this principle will change your life. Always keep your promises to others, but most importantly to yourself. Prioritize your health, as neglecting your body with junk food and inactivity is a form of self-hatred. If you truly love and respect yourself, you'll treat your body like a temple. You only get one body in this lifetime and it's more fragile than you realize. Don't wait until you're older to start prioritizing your health. Start now. One of the best ways to do so is to surround yourself with people who share the same values. When I was in school, I found these people and friends through playing sports or going to the gym. And I definitely recommend pursuing an activity where you can develop yourself because they do offer immense benefits. They teach you perseverance and discipline through practice. They show you how to collaborate with a team to achieve a common goal and connect you with a social circle of like-minded individuals. And these experiences are some of my most cherished memories from childhood and have helped shape me into a better person. They also led me to some of my closest friends. In high school, I had a large network, but only a handful of real close friends. I always made a conscious effort to choose my friends wisely, and I believe you should do the same. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned is that having one trustworthy friend who shares your core values is far more valuable than having 100 friends. So remember, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together with the right people. Your true friends and most importantly, your family are all you have. So it is crucial to show your gratitude to your parents before it's too late. If you are fortunate enough to have your parents in your life, honor them with love and respect. They gave you the ultimate gift, life, and provided you with necessities like a phone, a house, clothing, and the internet, which you may take for granted every day. Consider the sacrifices they have made to raise you and shape you into the person you are today. Unfortunately, I was very arrogant and a bad kid in my teens, in my opinion. I was quite mean to my parents, and that's definitely something I regret. So go out, tell your parents you appreciate them while you still can, and make it your mission to take care of them. Finally, enjoy being a kid. Your youth is the ultimate wealth. There are billionaires who would trade places with you for your youth. Time will fly by and you'll wonder where it all went, because life won't be as carefree when you get older. So sometimes stay up until 5 a.m. and play games with your friends all night. Ask out that girl you're scared to talk to and laugh with your friends for hours about silly things. Be free and have fun, because these moments will become cherished memories. Make them count. And lastly, the most important lesson of all is you should subscribe. No, but to be serious, the most important lesson is to cherish the present moment and make the most of it. See you next time.